not because they prefer that. Ladies, men love pain. And it's not because they prefer that, but that is what makes them chase. It's one thing when men say, it's another thing when men react to. Think about all of the past relationships you've ever had. The ones that you want to get back are the ones with the loose ends, are the ones that they dumped you, are the ones that they treated you like shit. And I'm not saying to treat people like shit, but to understand the soul behind that concept.
The soul behind that concept is that men will like you, but if you're too warm, if you don't show that there's another side to you that is not to be messed with, if you don't show that sign, then they're going to take your warmth for granted. So that's the soul of what I'm trying to tell you. Now, what it looks like on the outside is to be an asshole, to be a bitch, to be completely dismissive, to be abusive. What I'm trying to tell you in a very horrible way is that a hint of coldness goes a long way. It really does go a long way.
To understand what makes that concept real, and to not just, and not be like one of those angels and angel dating coaches who say, I'll be nice and be the better person and then turn the other cheek. Get the fuck out of here, man. Turn the other cheek, my ass. When you turn the other cheek, they're gonna hit the other cheek. Pay attention how you act when you don't like the guy. They're usually eating at your feet. They're usually the ones that are chasing you. Men will remember you more if you inflict pain and then give them pleasure. You see, it is the contrast of...
And what I'm trying to take, because Father Adams, for some reason, legit looked like a spawn of Satan. What I'm trying to say is that in life, you got to know how to use your cold sword. You have your warm sword, and you have the cold sword. You have the carrot, and you have the stick. You got to learn how to use a stick. I'm talking to women who are always just using carrots, like a fucking bunny, throwing carrots all around. No. You got to learn when to be cold. You got to learn when to pull away. You got to learn when to inflict pain. Because sometimes you got to punish motherfuckers for acting up. Because they be acting up too much.
Pain and pleasure. You see, what you do is very simple, man. You make yourself the only thing that will make them happy. How do you do that? You do that by taking something away. What is that? You remove their validation. You flake on a date. You cancel on a date. You make them feel like a fool. It's like they come back after.
Literally, a girl just did that right now. I swear to God, literally, I'm chatting with her right now. I was gonna ask her, hey, let's hang out, and I sent her a sticker of this dog that's going like this. She's like, oh, you're mad? She was like, well, you know what? Let's cancel the date. Bye. And I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, what in the ditty is going on? How the hell does that cause you to cancel the date? You know, like that's way too cold. I'm not talking about that. The punishment has to fit the crime. By the way, that girl's wild. That girl's crazy. Like it's crazy how easy people discard people. This is why I tell people online dating is not it, because you're gonna be treated like an object, and you have to understand that's what's going on. Like when I see this, I remember, I swear to God, if she would have done this to me like 8 years ago, it would have hurt. But now I'm realizing that people nowadays are way too cold. They're way too distant from each other. We treat each other like a piece of meat, pretty much. That's just how we are with each other, man. And man.
Something from them. And you know what that is their self-esteem. When you're able to control it, and again, this is dark, but I want you to just understand the soul behind this. Because the problem is that when you like the guy, you're not willing to pull the trigger. You're not willing to pull the trigger because you like him. You feel bad. You don't want him to suffer. You don't want him to feel a little anxiety because you identify with him. You're going to feel that way. It's like looking at your child. You don't want to punish your child because you don't want to see that little.
And by the way, if you guys are enjoying this video, check out our free gift, people. Yeah, that's right. I have a free gift. It's an audiobook, an ebook about how to make him chase. I wrote it, not an AI. We're not going to let the AIs take credit, people. Right, and you could check it out on the description down below by just putting your email, and there you can sign up to my mailing list where I give you guys advice, and I'll give you guys a first bids on my seminars, because we're doing seminars in New York City, LA, Chicago, London, and Amsterdam. And also check out the t-shirt store. These are clothing made by me and for me. Look at this. As you guys can see, these are the printings. So if you guys like my clothing, if you like my art, click on the description down below and let's continue with the video.
And says, oh, you're cold. Then you know you must be doing something right. Because cold women will always stay winning. So stop with this.
Cold women are always alone. Always alone. Cold women always end up alone. I'm telling you. They may look like they're winning one-on-one, but if you follow their whole life, they end up being like Miranda Priestley. You might say that's good, that's a lot of money. No, it's not, boo-boo. That means you're alone. That means there's emotional distance between you and everyone else. Cold people don't win. They seem like they win on the outside, but when you really start looking in, you realize they're lonely. Like, cold people are lonely, man. They're cold inside too. It's not just, with attraction. It really is.
Being overly nice and start to apply a little bit of coldness. This yes sir, condoning anything, agreeing to everything. Because you want to be.
These Ethiopian women are legit. They look like goddesses. I'm not even lying to you. They legit look like goddesses. It's wild. Like, honestly, right? Is it like if you think of a goddess, you would think of an Ethiopian woman. Why? I don't know. They just have these weird ass big eyes, weird ass nose, beautiful lips, and the skin. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what's crazy? Most of the women that like me are white girls and white girls. You know, I've never, ever had any luck with an Ethiopian woman. Never. 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 How? How? I thought I liked the brothers. Yeah, I'm Latino, but under certain circumstances, I'm black. How? When we're in the club, you don't know that I'm Dominican. I could be fucking from the Congo. You wouldn't know. Well, not the Congo, but you know what I mean. I could be Ethiopian. But for some reason, it just never works out with me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I would love myself an Ethiopian queen, but what can you do?
Liked. It needs to stop. A naturally warm person can still apply a little bit of coldness just so that they can gain respect and they can set some boundaries. Because you being Madam Nice Emotions is getting you played. You need to be as wise as a serpent.
Did she just say Madam Nice Emotions? Let's go back to that, because I did not know she said that.
Gain respect and they can set some boundaries. Because you being Madam Nice Emotions.
Yeah, Africans are hilarious, right? Ethiopia's in Africa, right? But yeah, it's funny as shit.
Is getting you played. You need to be as wise as a serpent. I'll back that with scripture. Behold, I sent you out in the midst of the wolves. Therefore be wise as serpents and as harmless as doves. Madam Sheep, as soon as you walk out of the door of your house,
Madam Sheep? What? Madam Desperate? Madam Tyrone? Madam Melissa? Don't fucking talk about me like that, God damn it! I like that, yo. She's like doing the. Yo, those lips legit look like hearts. Yo, they look like hearts. Yo, it's wild, man.
waiting for you. They need to eat you. From your office space, to the park, to the church, to the restaurant. They are all there.
Hey, you know what? I don't want an Ethiopian girl. Fuck that. I'm good. I'm good.
Wolves are waiting to destroy your future. They are waiting to break that little heart of yours. But you're mostly paying attention to being as harmless as a dove. You think you just need to stay pretty, stay nice, stay warm, and this person will just emulate and love you for your warmness and your goodness and your kindness. What is the quality of a serpent? A serpent is cunning. Yes, a serpent is cunning. So you need to be as cunning as well. A serpent has strategy. He has an agenda from A to Z. So by the time he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, you can't catch him. Those are the qualities of a serpent. And you are there still doubting that you still need to be Miss Nice Girl. Seriously? Even the scripture is telling you to not be a Miss Nice Girl. It's not the first time the word cunning is being used. Let's see Paul in Corinthians. But be that as it may, I did not burden you. Nevertheless, being crafty, I caught you by cunning. Are you still thinking you being cunning and going about strategy and making sure you're playing your game right is wrong for you? It's not. The scripture was going to say just move around and be harmless as a dove. But it knows that that is not enough for the wolves that are out there.
Yeah, you gotta be very cunning, right? Men fall in love when you're cunning. That's just how it is. They fall in love when you're cunning because when you're cunning, it means you're doing the right thing. Like that. Like I know it sounds evil, but it just means, well, it depends on your morality, right? If you're deceiving people, it really does depend on your intentions, right? I was going to go into the Buddhist talk about that, but yeah, because like, for example, if you're watching TV because you're depressed, you're going to create bad karma. Like that happens. It's called sanskaras. But if you watch TV out of peace and because you're just present in the moment, watching television is not going to create bad karma. It's not going to create sanskaras, right? So it's really your intentions. If you're doing it out of love and because you want to give your man a great time, well, then guess what? That's going to work. But if you're doing it because you want to be manipulative, then that's going to bring you back karma and it's not going to work. Like it really does come down to that, right?
Bitches, let's be honest. They want a woman that is going to prioritize herself. It's the only way that you garner respect in a relationship. But this is exactly what we're talking about in general, about being purely authentic. The truth is you need a challenge. The truth is you need confrontation. The truth is you do need to be unbothered by some things. You need to be confident within yourself and prioritize yourself to be in a great relationship.
Self-centered bitches. Why? Because this type of woman doesn't take his freedom away. They're not needy, they're not desperate, they're not boxing their men in to the point where he's thinking, oh my god, get her away from me. Now sit down, this is going to be a masterclass video, so get your pencils out, get your notebooks and papers out. I'm going to explain to you why men love bitches and why you need to stop being needy and desperate. The difference between the needy, desperate woman, the loyal golden retriever, and the ultimate femme fatale black cat is that the woman that is unbothered, the black cat energy, is okay with the space between him and her. She doesn't all of a sudden jump when he says jump.
But you know, like I said, the issue is that the women who do this to perfection are not happy. They're very lonely. You want to be a freaking golden retriever masquerading as a cat. You got to be like that. Because if you do this naturally, you don't win. You just don't win. You're not happy. You're never going to be happy if this is how you are naturally. So don't envy women who have guys fondling over them, because those women never have healthy relationships.
She stays focused on her. He could do whatever the fuck he wants because she knows he will always eventually come back right next to her. If you are needy, you are not comfortable with the space between you two. He is leaving for work. You calling him, how's your day going, honey? Oh my God, how are you feeling? Have you slept well? Have you eaten? Have you taken your protein shake? He's going out to the pub with the boys. Hey, honey, I just want to make sure when you're coming home, I already made the bed for you. I've also got off.
Oh my God, I'm getting annoyed. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, brother, it's abusive. No, I'm not abusive. I'm just saying, like, shut the fuck up.
Just about the mental attention energy that you give him. Men can sense when you are needy, when you're desperate, and when you're anxious, because you cannot live without them. You cannot stay comfortable in his absence. You cannot hold your own, because wherever he goes, you keep an eye out and you want to come his way. Where the unbothered ice queen, his dream girl, okay, the ultimate femme fatale, couldn't care less. She's over here doing her own thing, and no matter where he's floating around in the universe on this planet, She knows he will come back to her because she has something that he wants. She is independent out of the outcome of the relationship. She's not attached to him. And therefore, he wants to come her way even more. If you want a more in-depth explanation, you can click.
Yep, she's right. Don't be too cold though. Learn how to use this as a tool that you pick up and you put down, not as a permanent state of mind. Come on, man. You can't be a bunch of Terminators out there. There's enough Terminators out there. I'm sick and tired of these Terminators. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org. And by the way, people, look, let me show you something, right? We made a previous video, my YouTube, right? Let's find out what was the last one I want you to check out right here. You guys can check out the previous video, odd things women have no idea men notice about. By the way, he looks like a fucking pit bull mixed with 50 Cent. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, just click on that video and I'll see you guys inside.
If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys can check out my other courses that are more in-depth and more profound, such as the Psychological Game of Attraction, which is a course for women who are single, Natural Chemistry, which is a self-help course on women on how to build your how to embrace their masculine energy, how to embrace their feminine energy, Natural Chemistry, which is a course for women who are in relationships, Charisma Blueprint, which is a course on how to build charisma, Emotional Mastery, which is a course on how to become emotionally resilient. It's pretty much I teach you what I use to manifest my current life, to be honest with you. And you could purchase them all by joining the Mindful Attraction University, where you could purchase all of my courses. Usually all of my courses are $99. If you purchase all of them, you could get, I believe is $3.99. You could purchase them all. And there you'll be able to get access. And if you don't like the course, you guys can get a refund from Father Alex. Father Alex doesn't scam his subscribers. Father Alex is here to help. So if you guys feel like this video helped, trust me, you will like the course, because it's very rarely that the courses that you purchase from me don't work for that, whatever you're trying to. A lot of people purchase Natural Chemistry to improve their relationships with their partners, and it works. There's plenty of testimony. Just go to the website, Psychological Game of Attraction. If you're single and you apply that course, you won't be single for long, right? I'm telling you, if you're somebody who's overly masculine or you have too much feminine energy, check out the Feminine Woman. It'll teach you how to balance it so that you could have that sensation where you're feminine, but there's strength emanating from you. Right? I mean, too many women have that feminine energy, but it emanates as weakness. I'm here to teach you guys how to use your masculine so that you could strengthen and show that feminine energy without really looking way too masculine or way too feminine. And that allows you to have that beautiful balance that men respect, but also find attractive, right? So you can purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below, and I'll see you guys inside. Take care.